Greetings and salutations. We back. And we're gonna make a quick detour before we go back, dive, and try to get to the next town. And the reason we're here is the Voltorb we picked up requires a Sunstone to evolve, and I would obviously like it once we get in our party to be able to evolve. So we need to... oh, not this box. I need to go back in the item box, and I want to be honest, I forget which one it is, and just to make sure, yeah, no, we don't. We had a Sunstone earlier. I think it was the red shard. And we're going to quickly run over here and grab those, or the one, rather. There's this dude up here, yep. Yeah, Sunstone, perfect. So we need a Sunstone for Voltorb. Didn't get it. If I get down to one, I'm just gonna save state it. I don't want to have to go farm more stuff. Right, there we go. Second try. Since there's only 3 and we got a bunch of shards mining, I'm not that worried. So we won't evolve him right away. Once we put the Voltorb in our party, we will evolve him. That way we'll keep going with our current party until then. I just accessed the wrong PC again. Okay, so metal coat and red shards. And the mining, honestly, I do like that. I may take an time, maybe between an episode or something eventually, where I just farm a bunch of shards off screen and trade them in and sell them for money. Just so we have a bunch of money. Probably don't need to do that right now. I don't think it's that big of an issue. But eventually, if we need money for items just so we don't have to keep going back to Poke Centers, or we want all of the Mega Stones for Pokemon we're playing with and I'd like to show off, I might do that just to, save time, basically. But right now, we're going to stick with just the Amulet Coin on our lead Pokemon when we're out leveling, fighting regular trainers. And hopefully that'll be good enough. Alright, and now that we're back over here, we need to find some more trainers. I know there's a few around the area that we avoided at the end of the last episode because I was trying to see if I could get to the town, and I wanted to find the encounter first, so I think, yeah, that we know is good. So this dude here, there's the swimmer further to the right, and then there was the person on the land, there was a swimmer below that, so we got a couple fights here. Alucha. Flying, fighting. I'm just gonna Electro Ball. I am not faster. You have a grass move. I'm pretty sure that's grass. Yeah. And that makes you faster, which means this Electro Ball is gonna do nothing. Yeah, super effective, did basically nothing. Your grass. Let's neutral the fighting. You get 4x from that. You're not. Alright, well, I guess Volibee, you're the best here with Pluck. +2. This Alucha is so fast. What? That's okay. Oh, okay. Ow. Well, I guess Are you gonna bounce again? Oh, you're gonna encore. Oh, perfect. I was gonna say if you bounced, I was like, work up would have been the better move. But since he encored, it wouldn't have mattered. Even if I pressed work up, he would have forced me to pluck. So I'm okay with that. Discharge. Discharge is pretty good. Let me take a look at that damage. Yeah, 80. So I think it is time to give up on the Electro Ball. It is really good, but Discharge is good enough that it should be stronger. I think there's like a massive speed difference where you could get it where Electro Ball I think goes up to 120 base power when you cast it, but that's a 2-turn setup generally minimum because you have to Thunder Wave something, maybe you have to minus their speed in some cases to really get that going. And that's just really a lot. This Octillery, I don't know what to expect you to use. I feel like you have options. We're going to go back to Lantern just to get some Regenerator. Signal Beam, that is Bug, right? Yeah. And it confuses. Oh joy. Concerning. I'm trying to think how I want to move around to get to something that would make sense. I guess Quagsire would be okay here. Yeah, because he is Water Fire. I'm actually surprised he's Fire. That's a new typing in this, which is kind of nice. It's gonna hurt, isn't it? No? Yeah, and actually... Really? There's no way it's 100% confusion. I'm just gonna press Yawn and hope I hit through confusion. And, actually don't know who I want to switch to here. The best person would be Lantern, but if I get confused again, I'm kind of in trouble. We're gonna go to Vullaby, and then we'll switch around as back to Lantern, probably. You're probably just Signal Beaming, right? Yeah. Seems to be the only move you have. Okay, we're actually not confused, so I'm gonna work up and then use Pluck. It should be his first turn of sleep. Yep, so I guess I should be concerned that I might get owned here, but that did so little damage. This is, wow. You hit so hard. Okay, well, I'm in trouble then, because you're gonna Signal Beam. I guess you have Bulldoze, but he's already slower. I guess I could go to you, but I don't know if, he has a fire move. You're kind of just dead. Alright, well, yeah, I didn't think Octillery would be a problem, but Signal Beam isn't even a stab move as far as I'm aware. Like, it's a bug move, I thought. And it does a ton of damage. We're going to show off Mega Frostlass, though. And I think... yeah, I think we will stick to Ominous Wind here. Now, in most games that have Mega Evolutions, that's a back price, so I can't see the front. Nice to see the front, but okay. Wait, it is Intimidate? Alright, interesting. Well, that's gonna hurt. Owl. Flame Burst. Well, now I know I can switch to something a little safer. I should be able to go Lantern here, and then take care of him with Bubble Beam. Why did you Signal Beam? What is it? Oh my goodness, man. Alright, we are faster, so as long as we live the Signal Beam, we should kill him. Yeah. I don't know why this Octillery was a problem, dude. Wild how troublesome this was. I did not expect it to be this problematic. He's an Octillery. He should have just died. But the double instant confuse really messed me up, man. Alright, we get this is Mandibuzz, so this will be nice. And I really, really like this Pokemon. So far, it has been performing spectacularly, and it's only going to get better. Mandibuzz is super, super good, in my opinion, with the stat distributions I see in the Pokedex. It's very bulky, and with Regenerator, allows it to really, really just handle many situations. I think I'm going to get rid of Work Up now for Bone Rush. Bone Rush probably not going to be used, but it is kind of a nice coverage move if we need it. But yeah, you were I mean, look at this. I got nearly completely owned. Like, yeah, Mandibuzz got a huge buff in stats. So look at that: 113 defense, 78 special defense, 126 HP. Regenerator is percent-based healing. So this Pokemon is going to be really good. He's going to be like our go-to pivot Pokemon, where he comes in, he can handle some decent defensive capability, but then he can U-turn around and just get out and heal from whatever he had. But I need a Pokemon that's fast at the moment. Lanthorn is pretty fast, I guess. Braixen is also fast, and you're fast. Yeah, I did not expect to get owned that badly by this guy. So we'll be right back, because what a wild fight, man. And a single Octillery just nearly 1v like 4ing my team. I mean, I don't think he would have wiped anybody, but like, geez. The Signal Beam really was a problem. The 2 first hit confusions put me really on quite the back foot, which was a little unfortunate, but that is what it is sometimes. So we're going to quickly go heal, and then we're going to run back down there. Maybe once I get some more money, I probably should just buy a bunch of healing items so I don't have to do this so often. And maybe that is something I do towards the end of the week here, where I go and get a bunch of money from the mine just so I can buy a ton of items, because it would make it a lot easier than going back to the Poké Center literally every time. And that's not to say that I can't, like, this is obviously perfectly fine for me, but I can understand where it's annoying to watch sometimes, because I could just heal with items. So I probably should just get them so I don't have to do it. I think this is one thing too that I do like about some of the, I don't see other modded versions of Pokemon. I think they all have their place and they're all really good. Did I fight that guy? I think I did. Yeah. There are some out there that do give you access to the Pokemon Center in most open water, or not open water, open areas, because it's like, there's no danger in me just, okay, I just finished that trainer, as you saw, I went right back to the Poké Center and healed. I didn't, you know, we're playing in a way where I just went over there and there was no issue. Oh, this is the water ice guy. Oh, you have Flash Freeze though. Should I be worried? We're gonna Thunder Wave just for safety. Example right there. But yeah, like where they just give you ice, and sometimes people say, "Oh, well, you could just abuse that." Yeah, Freeze Dry. This is gonna be super effective. Did a lot more damage than I expected, but we're faster and we know we're two-shotting here. But I don't think it's that big a deal to give access to the Poké Center kind of wherever, because as I just showed, like I could just go back to the Poké Center right now, heal in between every single fight. That's not really that fun all the time. But so is the opposite. Would be like, oh, we could buy items. Yeah, but then I could I can farm infinite money right now. So I can just go farm, you know, 200,000 Pokedollars, and then... Alright, we're going down here, because this is where the... I can just farm like 200,000 Pokedollars, and then buy like 8 bajillion... Not a bajillion. I could buy like 100 healing items. And then healing's just not an issue anymore. I'm like only going back to a Poke Center to replenish like PP of my moves. So I think money in games are good, but I think it's, I don't know, sometimes it's not great in how they handle it. Like money management is supposed to be interesting, but if you can just farm infinite money, then kinda what's the point? Right, so you're probably using a ground move here. He could use a poison move too, but we're gonna guess on the ground move. So we're gonna go to Mandibuzz here because we're flying. I probably need to move this lucky egg around. Nope, you're gonna yawn, but that's okay because this is where the strength of Mandibuzz comes in. It's probably gonna use a poison move here, but we can just U-turn out. Sure, we do very little chip damage, but it's more than nothing. And we're gonna switch to Quagsire, his cousin. Okay, and then we're going to, it's not stab, but this is super effective up against ground, so we're going to Ice Punch. That didn't do, oh, well, Frostbite will kill him too then, alright, nice. And I'm fine just attacking here because we should kill now. Because he'll take chip damage. Well, maybe we won't actually. It's gonna be really close. We're gonna go for it. Worse. Oh, which means now we can't get put to sleep. And we're gonna get slammed out. Never mind. Alright, whatever. Interesting. He's gonna die to Frostbite, so I'm not worried. Yeah, so it would have been... Oh, well, if he slammed anyway, even if we didn't get poisoned, we wouldn't have got put to sleep, so that's fine. But yeah, since we got poisoned from his poison point, we would have... We could no longer be slept, so yawn wouldn't have mattered. Now I just need to get rid of poison. Confuse Ray? I don't think I'm taking Confuse Ray. Yeah, no, we're good. Probably could take it over Shadow Claw, but we're fine not learning it at all. I'm okay with that. Right, there are still two other Pokemon. Whoops. I don't know why I thought that was the end of the fight. Water, so we're going to switch back to Quagsire, because I think you're going to use a water move. Could be a fighting move too, it is a Poliwhirl. Nope, it's a ground move. Okay. Interesting. Sure. So we're slower, and we're going to take damage. I was kind of hoping you used a water move, but do you really only have ground moves? That's really annoying, actually. But if you are not going to use a water move, and you're just going to use ground, we're going to switch to Mandibuzz here, and it'll be just fine. Quagsire will be... We'll get you around as needed to heal. Okay, now you're using an ice move. What? Oh, that's annoying. Hopefully Frostbite is not something that lasts outside of battle, like poison, but we'll see, I guess. We're just going to U-turn to Lantern here, to be able to... And we slow U-turn, so we're slower than him. Although Lantern technically takes a bit of damage from... what you call it? The Mud Shot. But we should hopefully be able to get a second sleep turn. Oh, you have Water Absorb. Okay. Wait, why did I do water anyway? Oh. I meant to use lightning. I'm an idiot. I was just ability confirming. No, I was just a moron. I meant to use Discharge. Well, I still two-shot, but one shot's gonna hurt here. We're gonna be slowed down. Actually, that did very little. I thought it would have done more. Well, he's faster now. That's annoying. We're going to take chip damage here from this frostbite, but I think we're in a decent spot, even though I'm playing kind of miserably here. Yep, it's like 10 damage or something. 8 damage. Who's your last Pokemon? Dugong. So you're water ice. Well, I would love to have gotten... I don't know what I'm going to expect with you, though. Ice is super effective against both of these, but not you, but water super effective against you. Frost probably best here, right? Aquaring heals it every turn, I think, right? Yeah, we're just gonna Mega because there's no reason not to. We're gonna Will-O-Wisp just to A, cut its physical attack, not defense, physical attack if it uses Headbutt or something. Intimidate's also gonna -1 it to its physical damage. I guess I did just realize I missed with Will-O-Wisp. That's really annoying. I did realize I got rid of our other ability, which lowers special damage taken, so maybe that would have been kind of bad, but if ice is their main use, we're pretty good. We are pretty tanky, and especially bulky, and then we also resist ice anyway, so... Yep, and this is going to be a little long because Aqua Ring, I'm pretty certain, is permanent. We're going to Shadow Claw just because I don't use all my ominous winds. That was a crit. Ooh. That was a crit. Nice. That heals a lot, honestly. Soon we're going to have Infernal Parade, and that's going to be really, really good. But at the rate I'm playing these fights, we're barely going to make it to the next town today, because, yeah. Okay, crit one of these days would be good. Ow! I did not expect Brian to do that much damage. I guess I'm just under half, so it does 130 base. Okay. That was my fault. I mean, I'm playing really poorly on these fights, or I just don't have the right Pokemon for it, where I'm doing well, but... You're faster? Okay. Yeah, we're going to be going back to heal because I didn't expect this fight to be this hard. Or at least we get Statland out of this. I'm pretty sure 32 is where it evolves. But yeah, I did not expect these fights to be this difficult. It's been not playing very well, so... I don't know what to expect. I mean, it's good, like the difficulty's there in terms of my team, but maybe I'm just making the wrong moves then. Look, he's a dog. A really big mustache. Well, looks like a mustache. Alright, so we are going to take Body Slam over Takedown. It's 5 less base attack, but it is 100% accuracy, so absolutely worth it. And Stoutland, as we see, yeah, huge stat buff. So all up to 114 HP, a little bit more attack. Technically would be more if we weren't minus attack, but yeah. We're going to be going back to heal because I don't want to spend a bunch of items on those items. I like the ground theme there. It'll take me forever to get through all these trainers though if I only get 2 at a time. I think we're going to try to find the next town. I think that is important. And do what we did the last time, where we get to the next town and then we come back and clear all the extra trainers. Versus what I'm doing, where I'm having to go all the way back to Momaro Island here to heal, which is a bit time consuming. Sure, it's safe, but it is takes up a bunch of time. We're already, you know, making headway towards... We've only done 3 trainers, so... First trainer, that one was wild. The Octillery, I did not think Signal Beam was going to be such a problem. But it was. I mean, he was also level 36, so he had quite a level, not a huge level advantage, but like 3 or 4 levels, which can be a problem. Alright, let's see what else we can find. So this was where we were. I need to be going east. I don't want to keep going south. Oplio. Ooh. We already have our encounter, but it's nice to know that you can get the other starters. I do know that they are a reward from filling out your Pokedex, so like we could have had some already. Alright, we're going to try to skip any... Okay, here we go. We're going to try to get into an encounter here. I'm going to say try to get to the town so we can work backwards and clear them without... I'm going to go all the way back to Momaro Island. Do I think you have a ground move? I don't think Lycanroc does. You have Stealth Rocks, though. It's a little annoying. I currently don't have a Rapid Spin user, and you almost one-shot. Please don't, please don't flinch me there. But still, 57 damage from Rock Slide is impressive. Yes, please. I will take a Flamethrower. So yeah, we're going from a 50 fire move to a 90 fire move. Absolutely worth it. Also, when we get to the next town, I do hope that we have access to the boat. Because I do not want to have to swim all the way back in between them. I mean, we can just look at our Stoutland. What moves do you have? So, Crunch, Body Slam, Bulldoze, Baby Doll Ice. Alright, so our best person to go to probably is Mandibuzz. But there are Stealth Rocks up, so we're going to take quite a bit of damage by doing this. Or we can go to Stoutland. I think we're just going to go to Stoutland and have him 1v1. He is lower level, but he's going to Intimidate, so it'll be -1 versus 0. But then also, Herdier has a bit less overall since, yeah, Bulldoze. Mandibuzz would have been a decent option, but yeah, we don't take too much damage at -1, so just Body Slam. Say retaliate should be normal, so good. We two-shot, perfect. Yeah, retaliate being ow, that was a crit. Retaliate is a decent move if you're planning on sacrificing, because then like it comes in and it's quite stronger to use after you come in after a fainted Pokemon. I don't usually. Oh yeah, here we go. Actually, I'll just show you. Yeah, so instead of 70, it'll do 140 if you come in and use it the turn after an ally fainted. We're not going to take it because Body Slam, I think, is just better. Chance to paralyze is, in my opinion, stronger, but yeah. Alright, we are just going to heal here, though, because we're in a decent spot. And I may honestly, like I said, I might be more... Oh, Fresco Islands. Let's use a repel as well, because I don't want to get a water encounter here. Yeah, the boat's here. Oh, this was a lot closer than I thought. Oh, man. Alright, whatever. Okay, I did free TM, sure. I don't know what that is. Oh, Hidden Power. Hidden Power is a nice TM to have, but a lot of times I don't really use Hidden Power. And that's not to say it's bad, it's just very niche in that, like, you only use it when it's your only option. What do you have? Yeah, so like you have Hyper Potions. So yeah, it's like I could just go farm, 200,000 Pokedollars and I just buy a ton of Hyper Potions and alright, cool, we're just done. We never have to worry about healing again. And maybe I should do that. We picked up a Pearl. That was it, right? Yeah. Here we will heal. Yeah, we will go back. We're going to clear out all the trainers that I can find in the sea west of us here while we're leveling people. But we're going to catch our encounter here first, because once the repel wears out, we'll go get that. And we did see the boat here, so we'll be able to go between cities pretty easily, which is nice. It's like Quaxel or whatever. It's an Alolan Sandslash there. They would keep the house cool. They are indeed an ice type. Nope. Okay. You're saying we're on top of what used to be, I guess, where a volcano happened? Yeah, I wouldn't want to be around. Wouldn't want to be around when a volcano goes off. At least a dangerous volcano. Obviously, I know geologists do that stuff for a living, and if it's a slow-moving lava, sure. I mean, that's nifty to see as a tourist, but I'm not a geologist, so I'm not usually going out and looking at volcanoes. Well, we're not resurrecting any more fossils, so I don't know if we're going to find one of those. Okay, we have those. Is that a Dreepy? Oh, you should evolve that into a Dragapult. That's a really, really good Pokemon. The theater. What theater? Did I miss a building here? I had to have missed a building here. Anyways, we can get our encounter now. And it's going to be a nighttime encounter. Don't know what it'll be. It's a Gligar. Little unfortunate, in my opinion. We're just going to throw a quick ball and hope we catch it. Because we have Dodrio, and Gligar is going to have the same typing flying ground as Dodrio does. We're going to take... Oh, you're going to slap. I was like, we're going to take a huge amount of damage here. I can't even... I'll switch to Bugs for safety. So Dodrio and Gligar are just going to cover the exact same thing, which is a little unfortunate in my opinion for what they do. But, you know, is what it is, I guess. Okay, so you do have a ground move. That's fine. Now that we get you under half, we should easily be able to catch you with an Ultra Ball. I forget what Gligar takes to evolve. I don't think it's levels. I think it is an item. I think it might be that Razor Claw we have, but I'm probably wrong with that. So. And personally, I don't know all the movesets we're going to run into, but I think off the top of my head, Gligar Gliscor moveset so far from what I remember is better than what I've seen from Dodrio so far. Because you get access to Acrobatics, which is a stab flying move, at a much higher base attack than the Pluck that... that our Dodrio has. And then also, I know Gliscor gets Earthquake eventually. Or at least he didn't run in bomb. Maybe he doesn't in regular games. It's been a long time, but... Put a Salandit there. There's a Trapinch. Too bad we already got our encounter. I would have liked you probably more than... oh, Arena Trap? Really? That's annoying, actually. That's okay. You have no bulk and you're not that fast. So the only dangerous part of the Trapinch is... it has 100 base attack. So we're going to have to switch Lantern out, I just realized. A Cyclizar in the grass there? Pretty good Pokemon. I think the Ponyta's following you. I have a feeling there's going to be something up here we have to do. Sunny day is nice and finally set weather. Obviously, weather exists in this game because we know that they've alluded to the main three from Emerald, which would be Kyogre, Groudon. They both set weather, and then Rayquaza, which is Weatherlock and would remove weather. Let's go actually further to the right first. I know I want to go back and do all those trainers, but we get in a fight, by the way, we're going to take a quick random encounter. A Scraggy down there. A Dratini, man, you'd have been really nice too. But I chose a land encounter, so... I'm going to kill this though, because my Mandibuzz, I know, is literally right at 36, and then allow us to switch Pokemon around. So not very effective. That does, and Dragon Rage does 40 damage. That's okay, we're 36, so we're going to be switching out anyway. This will allow us to move our team around a little bit. Also not very effective. I guess you're not very good against Dragon, Lantern. Mandibuzz, did you make it? Nope. Okay, guess we'll take one more. Sandstorm, another weather item. Also, what is that Scraggy doing? And a Razor Claw. Yeah, I want to say this is one of the items that you use to evolve, but whatever. Something right above us. Is this the theater? Oh, this is. Oh, that's an Alolan Raichu and a Steelix? Question mark? The Steelix? Oh. I don't want to fight them. Hopefully they go back to their gym. More like slot music. Current age pop music is sometimes very, very not great. Oh, okay. Well, we need to go get a box of chocolates. But we're gonna go, hopefully fight one more quick fight while we're surfing. Oh, there's more people over here. Just if Mandibuzz gets 36, I'll be able to more easily. I'm gonna switch both of them out of the party. It'll be somewhat concerning, because I don't know who I'm gonna bring into the party that's gonna be really effective. I do want to bring in the Voltorb. Yeah, there you go. 36. Very nice. Okay. Yeah. That's what he wants, to make your suit. Oh, okay. I like that. Oh, you have to get the whole trio. Okay. Oh, nifty. It's also a lot of... Okay, there are 4. Well, that means there's a lot of starter Pokemon out there. And we have been seeing them, so like... You know, we saw, Totodile, we saw Poplio, we saw somebody else. Oh yeah, we saw Chikorita. Huh? Type Null, huh? I technically already have that. Sure, dude. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. Oh, I actually have to... Null's not there. I have to go beat them, I guess, to get access to Null, or did Null actually join us? Let me look at that quest. I guess I wasn't looking properly. Okay. Oh wait, I forgot to get this. I don't know where the pearl string is. Is this quest just not here? Okay, I don't know where that quest went. Interesting. We're gonna take a look at the pokedex thing I get. Not the dex, we're gonna go switch Pokemon around and see if it's there. But I don't know if, like, I had to go beat... I didn't see the quest for the Chimera Team Beast or whatever. Okay, calm down. Alright, so while we're here, we're gonna buy the box of chocolates, but then we're also going to... Oh, this... I can't go anywhere in this little corner of the beach. Alright, so let's buy those box of chocolates. In a moment. Okay, well, we'll come back to you later then. I'm not that worried about it. I want to go try to clear out the rest of the trainers first anyway, and then we'll see how much time we have left. Because you're a cool trainer, which means you probably have a decent team. Alright, so we have decent levels on our Pokemon. We're about to have a Delphox. Alright, so... Oh yeah, look, we did get him. Okay. Alright, well, let's take a look at these two. So type Null is a normal. Those are... battle armor is really nice. The stats are kind of mediocre. High special attack, but everything else is kind of whatever. Alright, well, I don't know if I'll use you right away, but yeah. Where's our Voltorb? So we're definitely bringing you. Lantern is out. And then, I have a feeling I'm going to be bringing Gyarados in Mandabuzz's place. Oh yeah, and then our Gligar, who's hasty. That's nice. His Hyper Cutter, prevent attack reduction, and yeah, we already knew his ability. Yeah, so this is with no item. Gligar is 110 base power stab move. So acrobatics is just really, really good in my opinion, and way better than pluck. Now, in fights where you need an item, you could say, well, acrobatics is worse, but I don't know, there are ways around it. Yeah, and then he already has U-turn, so this is another user, just like Mandibuzz and Heliolisk, where we have options of switch out, which is really nice. And I'm pretty certain they get Bulldoze and something else. So you could easily replace Sand Tomb, and then you could obviously have something else as your fourth move. So yeah, I'm happy with that. Alright, so let's quickly do this. Like I said, I want to evolve you right away. It did say Sunstone, right? Let me check that, because I was certain that that said Sunstone. I guess we could leave the Pokedex. What am I doing? Let's look it up this way. Not Pokemon. Oh, can I get to the Pokedex from here, actually? No, I cannot. It is on the phone. Maybe I thought I looked at the correct one. Hisuian. I think it's under H because it goes under Hisuian. It might just be under V for Voltorb. So I don't think they do. Yeah, no, it's under V. Z. What? But I don't have a regular Voltorb. I have a... It says level 30, but this is, oh, forms. Oh, yeah, there we go. Leaf Stone. Okay, the document's wrong. Okay, we need to go get a Leaf Stone then. I was also somewhat confused. I remember it needed to be a Leaf Stone in a different game, so I am surprised at that. Alright, well, let's go. I don't know what is the Leaf Stone one. We're gonna withdraw some items. Did we get a Leaf Stone already? I don't think we did. No, we have not. Okay, so we're just gonna take... It's probably a green shard one, but we're just gonna take all of them. And we have one red shard that we picked up already, so we have the 4 shards as well. But yeah, Spheal and Voltorb, look at them. They roll around. Look at them roll behind me. They see him rolling. Alright, so back to Sophos real fast. I swear we're going to get back to those trainers in the water. We're almost there. Alright, and I'm guessing it's you. Yeah, Leaf Stone, Dusk, Early. Alright, well. Like I said, if it... Oh, we got it on the first try. I was gonna say, if we, if we don't get one in the 4 and we're down to the last one, I will save some. So I don't want to go back to the mines right now. Alright, so we're gonna go back to Fresco Isles. And then we're going to turn in the 4 shards to that one person as well. Just to see what they give us. Hopefully they give us a bunch of money. That'd be really nice. And then we're going to deposit the items, and then we will... and we'll go back to beating up... I just almost said killing. Beating up those other trainers. Clear Amulet, that's actually really nice. It's not money, but Clear Amulet, if I remember accurately, prevents you from having your stats lowered. It's like the Clear Body that our Tentacle could have. Or you turn in from a round ball with eyebrows into a more round ball. It's angry. You lost your eyebrows, though. I do think the Voltorb looks nicer, but that's fine. Alright, so let's replace these items. He's a bigger orb behind me now. Look at him go. Someone's PC. I need my PC. Alright, we're going to deposit these extra items, not withdraw. Alright, green shard, blue shard, and sunstone. Okay. Alright, and we're going to give items here. So Lucky Egg, we're going to give this to the Electrode, because Electrode needs it right now. We're going to give the Amulet Coin to Gyarados because we're probably going to be leading with Gyarados for a bit. Even at level 31, should be fine against most things because Gyarados is really strong. But, yeah. And then we're going to head back to the west here, and we're going to be looking for more trainers to beat up. So I have this one, I know I have the one on the land there, and then we're going to look on the western and southern area to see what else is out there. Oh, Persian, look at that. Intimidate should be pretty good here. I don't think you get a lightning attack, but what do I know? You get a rock attack, though. That's going to hurt. I only do half. I don't want you to die, so... rock. And go to Quagsire, I think, here. Should be safe. Yeah, that's pretty good. And then we will... Would be Surf would be the strong. I think we're just gonna Ice Punch. You withdrew Persian? Really? Oh, I have bad news for you, buddy. Yeah, I just Ice Punched. Worry Seed. I also definitely shouldn't have stayed in. This was a terrible move, by the way. Florgato obviously faster than me, and I'm 4x weak to grass. Quagsire would have just been dead. So I definitely should have just switched. My hubris is definitely getting to me there. Earthquake. Let's go. Yes, absolutely. Goodbye, Mudshot. Hello, Earthquake. What a much better ground move for you. I really, really like that. Zatu. You are also technically weak to an Ice Punch. Do you have anything that's better against you, though? Not currently. Alright, well, oops, not back to Pokemon. Ice Punch it is. Of course you're going to use Confuse Ray. Yeah, maybe I should yawn then. I believe in you, Quagsire. Hit through Confusion. Nice. Okay. Do I think I'm going to hit twice through Confusion, though? Yeah, we'll go for it. Oh, good, you wished. Now, Wish is an interesting move. I don't usually use it. Doesn't make it bad, though. Let me rephrase that. In the right setup, it can be really good. If you know the enemy can't do a lot of damage to you, Wish is really good. Because you can just kind of be bulky, and then Wish will heal you up every few turns. And yeah, you should be able to, I don't want to say easily out-heal enemies, but depending on the situation, you can out-heal enemies. And the nice part of Wish is it heals other people on your team like this. So I should have Earthquaked. I don't know why. Didn't do that much damage. Did I crit the first Ice Punch I did? Oh no, they switched out on the Ice Punch. Right. That half damage was from Gyarados. Okay, well, Earthquake works, so... yeah, Stab, Earthquake, really, really good. Unsurprisingly. Alright, we're just going to heal, though. I only have one Super Potion. Alright, we'll use it on Gyarados, it's fine. I know I have a Hyper Potion somewhere, but I ain't gonna... Okay, looks like there's gonna be quite a few trainers down here. I do have that Hyper Potion, but I didn't want to use it. Lapple? Ooh, you're at the level cap. Alright. Grass Dragon. Ice Fang. We should be neutral to that. Yes. Defense, that's fine. You're 4x weak to this, so you should be dead. You're not. I'm really surprised that you didn't die to that. What is Grab Apple? It is grass, right? Used U-turn. Okay. Well, we'll figure that out eventually, I guess. It's an Alolan Marowak. I am not going to do extra damage to that, yeah. Air Ghost. I am pretty decent typing against you, though. And I'm faster, so... not going to kill. Oh, Curse Body, that's annoying. And Will-O-Wisp, also annoying. We are going to switch to Stoutland. I'm going to trust that he's probably going to use a Ghost move because I resist fire. Nope, he used a normal move. Interesting. But he's now locked into Brash for a few turns, so Crunch for sure kills. No Curse Body proc. Grassy Glide. Wonder if we, oh, right, I didn't even look at your stuff. I will take Grassy Glide over Bullet Seed, probably. If I remember, Hisuian Voltorb is generally more of a special attacker, but he has some physical moves at the moment, so we'll kind of let it slide. Quite literally let it slide. Grassy Glide. Haha. And yeah, we're just gonna Body Slam here. You're faster. Man, that was actually kind of wild. Ow. I guess I don't know how fast Flapple is, but yeah. Nice. Quagsire 36. Breaks in 30. We're gonna Delphox. Alright, yeah, we're gonna go switch some Pokemon around then. Alright, our starter finally level 36. And hopefully the gym will be a decent one for you. I haven't really used you much in the gyms. Unfortunately, just how your Evo chain went, the fire was really only really good for the first gym. I like the Sprite a lot. So the first gym, we were really good with fire, but the second gym was ground. That was miserable. Our third gym was psychic, so relatively neutral. Yeah, so this is also really good, and I'm going to take this over Magical Leaf for sure. Mystical Fire lowers the enemy's, I think it was special attack it said. So against a magical attacker, it's better at being defensive than some other stuff, because we can kind of just whittle them down and lower their attack enough where it won't matter. A seer? Oh, I haven't even been paying attention to that. Yeah, now when we join battle with random Pokemon, it just tells me their nature, which that's nice, but with the fact that we have mints that lets you change natures freely, well, not freely, but basically for free. The most expensive mint is what, 300 Pokédollars? That's basically free. Getting a nature in that you want is kind of whatever. Yeah, we didn't also look at their stats. So, Xire, down here. And Delphox. I really like the sprite. We're definitely going to try to work you into the team for stuff. They gain Psychic here, typing. And then, yeah, they're super fast, and they have decent special attack, and decent HP, and pretty decent bulk. And then, yeah, right now, yeah, Mystical Fire lowers enemy special attack. So going up against something, if we go first, we can use that lower, if we're not going to one-shot, it'll lower their damage output back to me, which would be really, really nice. So we'll bring Arcanine. And we'll bring, I don't know who else I'm going to bring at the moment. I'll say I'm probably not using you. Even though I don't have a poison type besides you. You are poison, right? Poison Dart? Yeah. I'm gonna bring Crustle. Why? Because Crustle is cool. Look at his face. I have a feeling we're only gonna get through all of these trainers on the water and then be done for the day. Gotta find them all. Got the one land person, next to where we had gotten our encounter. It's just up here. You weren't even an encounter. Yeah, well, my mistake. Okay, that was where the fisherman was. Tentacool. I forgot to look at what the thing was. I mean, it doesn't matter, but I just think it's interesting that that's how they show the nature. I think it's really cool. A lonely Tentacool? Don't be lonely. There's plenty of jellyfish out there for you to hang out with. You don't need to be lonely, buddy. Okay, here's a trainer here. I'm guessing there's only a couple left because I'm having trouble finding them now, but we still have a little island right to the northeast of us. And then I'm presuming there's going to be a town further south from us. Q-Fan, you're a steel normal, which means you resist, I think, everything I do. Fighting would be really good. Do I even have anybody that has fighting moves here? Probably not. Ground would also be decent. Outland, we'll get Q-Fan down to -2. Bulldoze is going to have to do work just to get rid of this guy. Just kidding. Oh, you're +2 defense. I was going to say, just kidding, but that's defense, not... That means you're just going to be harder to kill anyway. Okay. Super effective. Still 3-shot, by the way. Okay. I'm actually worried that, you're +4 defense now. Are you a, body press Q-Fan? Like, do you have body press? That would be, you're now +6, mildly concerning. If he is body press, not body slam, body press, might be in a bit of trouble. I think body slam. And -2, you're fine. Okay, we got you. I was a little worried there. He had a body press. It's a fighting move that... I believe it's a fighting move, if I remember. And it's, it does damage based on... your defense stat. So him being +6 defense would have been like an ungodly large body press. And it would have been super effective, so it for sure would have just obliterated my Stoutland. Do I do extra damage to either of these? Not really. It's Aqua Tail then. You're quite fast, actually. Oh right, water resists water. Duh. It's using body slam. I don't like it. You're Zen headbutting. We did get the para, so we should be faster now. You're using a psychic move. I don't have... The problem is I don't know what else I would bring in. I would love to bring Electrode in, but I don't think they're strong enough. Yet. Soon they will be. -2, you're paralyzed. You're faster than me now, though. Oh, so close. Oh, sweet. Double full pairs. Get owned. Good job, Gyarados. You did the thing. Nice. Is that a Liltio or a Litten or whatever? It's an Incineroar starter there. I'm kind of okay with my Gyarados being half-life here. I probably shouldn't be. I probably should heal them if I have something, but I don't, so... Also a Scyther there. Yeah, that's a Litten right below us. Another Hyper Potion, nice. We can buy those, so I guess I could just use one. Okay. Or you're just an artist out here enjoying the view. Instead, you're a trainer. Oh, this Pokemon? Yeah, I hate this Pokemon. After my embarrassment in that other gym where I lost my Gardevoir to it. Don't really like it. Push her faster. Okay, well, we're gonna switch then. Poison. Oh, yeah. Oh, he's styling his Bulldoze. We'll be fine with that. -2. Poison Jab is pretty powerful, though. And you're faster. Hopefully not for long. Like, we will eventually get poisoned with enough Poison Jab attempts, so... If we are now faster, though, it'll be good, because we will then just kill. Oh, you used a Super Potion. Interesting. Did not expect you to use that, but that's fine. We should certainly be faster than you now at -2. Yep, nice. So him using that Super Potion might have been a bad idea. It probably could have done more damage. He may have been faster at -1 to do actually decent damage to me, but... Next, we're just going to bulldoze. Continue bulldozing, rather. Oof. I know it's not stab, so... That's going to hurt. Yeah, if we get crit, we're kind of just dead here. You're 4x to it, but you... Do I expect him to use a ground move? That's the thing. If he uses a ground move, this Electrode is probably just dead, but we'll trust. I know he's 7 levels higher. Use Rock Slide. You did. We should be okay. Yeah, we took a lot of damage, but we should be fine. And then, obviously, these are all physical, so we're going to use Absorb. It sounds really dumb, but... Yeah. Onix has no special defense, so... 7 levels lower... 20 base attack, grass move, 4x effective, the stab, I don't know. See you later, man. Glaceon. You're just ice. Yeah, I'm weak to ice. Let's not die to that. Probably Arcanine here. I just realized I have all 3 Intimidate users in my party here. Yeah, we're gonna Fire Fang, because that mirror move is a little dangerous. Nice, we burned you. What is Chilling Water? Okay, I don't know what that was, but I don't think I've ever seen that move. So, okay. I mean, I should have expected that in some sense, that you had something to deal damage to me. I'm guessing it's a water move. Would be my guess. Alright, well, we're going back to heal anyway. Yeah, I didn't expect that to do that much damage, but okay. My own fault. I mean, I should have expected they had a water move, but I figured they just had ice moves. I'll have to look up what Chilling Water does. I don't think I've seen it, but I'm guessing it's just a water move of some repute, renown, whatever. Yeah, we don't need Scary Face. Slash. I don't think you're going to use Slash, though. Yeah, we won't use that. I'd like you to have a better bug move. You need more paint. You need to not own my Arcanine so badly. Oh, free Firestone. I wonder if this is where, obviously you had the mining thing, so I wonder if that's where it like intended to get one of your first Evo items. Alright, I think we're getting to the point where there might not be many trainers left around there. I wonder what's going to prevent us from going to the next island down there, though. Like, there's got to be something. So otherwise, you could just surf down there. Like, we're basically almost at the southern end of the thing anyway. So many tentacles. So we fought that guy already. Did we fight that person? I don't think we have. We just need to check the left side of this island and then head south. Oh, just kidding. This is where the next gym is. Pelipper, do you set rain? Nope. Yeah, that would be neutral. Well, I'm gonna keep pressing it then. I don't know if you have a flying move, so bringing Electrode in might be really bad. Okay. Flipper is very tanky, so the stockpile is going to get a little concerning. Hopefully we crit through it, but I'd like to just get a Frostbite proc. Or I just hope that this Pelipper doesn't have Swallow or Spit Up, in which case it would be nice. Yeah, +3. Oh, that's going to hurt. Are you dead? No, you're not. Well, this will kill now. Because we're having Thunderfang would be better, because that'd be 4x against him, but... Level 36 on Stoutland, very nice. See, this is why we have Ice Fang, though. We're about to die, because I'm keeping you out, and you're probably not going to one-shot. That was a crit, so definitely would not have one-shot. Are you... No, you're not. Alright, well... We're gonna use a Hyper Potion here and just keep going. Yeah, Seismic Toss, I'm like, wait a minute, you're not level 40, are you? No, you are not. So you didn't kill, get owned. What? How? Why are you going for the 7th gym leader? You haven't beaten the 6th gym leader. You're going out of order, lady. So that was that dude. And, well, okay, this is a really wide area. Alright, we're going to put a repel on just in case we, get to the next island area. Yeah, the city. Look, our boat dude's here. There we go, we're at the city too. So we're just gonna check around the city, see what's up, and then we're gonna take the boat back to the other island and stop for the day. And then next time we'll focus on the 6th gym. This is definitely an interesting city, though. Am I donating? I haven't donated anything yet, so I don't know. Alright, so this is the town, and... Okay, so we have 2 more encounters here. I'm not going to take them right now. We're going to wait on that. We'll do them next time. Maybe I should take them, but I don't know. An Archon down there? It is an Archon, look at that. The rock flying. I have a Delphox. I mean, there's a lot of people here to talk to. Looks like they're doing pretty good. Oh, they're all in the bank. I'll do that. Fire flying. His Arcanine might actually put in some work here. That's a Cloudsire, I think. Well, you might be able to get that. Wait, is this? Oh, it's Rainia. Yeah, that's a good reason. I mean, I wasn't going to do the gym here anyway, but... Correct. Too many donuts. What do you have? You have the same thing everyone else has. Yeah. We'll buy 9 just to have some. But I probably should decide very soon. Just farm a bunch of I'm gonna keep saying Gil. Farm a bunch of Pokédollars. And just buy a ton of healing items. Don't have to worry about it. Give you a cool band-aid. Full HP, so we're good there. I don't know, buddy. Strange souvenir. Okay. What would it be? Oh, okay. I have no idea what that's for. And it seems like if they're fire flying, looks like our Arcanine's probably going to be pretty good there. 15 grand? No, we're good for now. That's another thing too, just if I get all of my money, I can then just buy all the outfits that I come across and not have to worry about it. We want to go back to Fresco Isles. Alright, we're just going to probably put Stoutland away and bring somebody else out of the box. But then we're going to move on, we're going to be done for the day, and next time we're going to be buying some chocolate cake, because apparently that's the most important thing. To then take on the next gym. So I don't know who I'm going to put in my party at the moment. Probably kind of cool. Yeah, so today was alright. I got owned by an Octillery, which, you know, that happens sometimes, but we're doing pretty good on EXP, and we should be able to get most of the team up to level cap, even all the new Pokemon we got. I may not use all of them. Like I said, some of them are probably going to be benched, like Sandslash, Unknown, probably Corsola. Kind of unfortunate we got 2 flying ground types, but, you know, is what it is. We'll make them work. Really would like to try Dodrio, because I haven't used them before. Not like that they're new typing, so might try them over Gligar or Gliscor. But, yeah. Today was pretty good. I appreciate you watching. Hope you have a wonderful day. And as always, I will see you next time.